everybody, Max here from MaksPlayground, and welcome to a Sims 2 speed build. Now, I am going to do a little introduction because I haven't really done one in a long time, and I've noticed that there has been a little bit of an influx of new viewers to my videos and channel. So I just want to say hello, everybody. My name is Max, as I usually go by, or my real name is Malika. I am I guess a Sims player. I have been a Sims player since what feels like the dawn of time. I don't really remember a time when The Sims wasn't one of my games that I played. I've been playing for like 16 years or more, and I love the game, and I decided a couple of years ago to make a YouTube channel kind of showing my builds and things like that. I have a couple of Let's Plays on there, and I also have builds from The Sims 2 all the way to The Sims 4. So yeah, so this is a like a lake house type of build. It's a vacation home, and my current household actually got the want to play in this house. Okay, my cat it was on my lap. He just got off because he wasn't happy that I wasn't letting him on my desk. Anyways, so I have a family that I've been playing with, my current household, and one of them got the want to buy a vacation home, and then the other one got a want to go on vacation in 3 Lakes, which is the world that I'm building this house in. And I decided, like, that's perfect, and I wanted to build them a vacation house. I didn't anticipate it on being this big and this like nice, but I ended up, I should first say that the family that I built this for is pretty affluent. They're pretty, they have a lot of money, so I decided, like, midway through, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go all out. Like, I built a couple of things, and I like bulldozed them, and then I started with this. And as you guys maybe saw at the beginning of the video, I don't show the initial building because I didn't anticipate making a recording, but as the house kept getting bigger and bigger, I was like, you know what, I might as well record this and make it a speed build. So yeah, here it is. I will be posting this on Sims File Share when I take the custom content out. I just added a few little like objects in the little greenhouse, and I think in the kitchen or something like that. I will be taking that out, so I do hope that you guys don't mind that. I will be posting on Sims File Share. I might post it on what's it called? I might post it on Mod The Sims. Yes, Mod The Sims. I may post it on Mod The Sims. I don't know for sure yet, but I'm planning on it. So yeah, I did make this for a specific family, so it kind of is tailored to their style a little bit, but I really, really had fun with this. I spent a lot of time. There was like, I don't know, when I put all of, let's just say, when I put all of the objects, or not all the clips in my editor and sped them up to the speed that I usually use for Sims 2, there was like, I think, an hour and a half or 2 hours worth of footage, so I had to cut it down to 20 minutes from the 2 hours of footage I had. Most of it was just like little things that I really didn't need to have in the video. I find I do that, like, when it takes me a long time to like choose wallpaper, or it takes me a long time to choose windows or choose like flooring. This house especially took me a long time to choose flooring and wallpaper, but I don't really include that if I spend a long time doing it. Sometimes you'll see like a couple of like things where I'll go through different ones, and then and then I'll like it'll be done, and that's because it usually takes me a really long time. Windows in all games have always taken me a long time because I have such a bad habit of like placing all the same windows in a house, but I know like how unrealistic that kind of is in a way. Like, I feel like when I look at houses, especially older houses, I find that there's always kind of like other kind of windows that over the years they've like installed and like gotten newer ones at times while the old ones are still in. So I kind of like have been keeping that in mind while I build lately. It's hard though. I do struggle with it. It's something that I have to like remind myself of. But yeah, so this house is it is 2 floors, and it has 2 bedrooms and 1 hobby room, I'm gonna call it. I wasn't going to put electronics in this house because I feel like, you know, when you're going to camp, it's not to like play on your electronics. It's really just about like, you know, being with family or being by yourself and just getting away from all of that. But I did include a computer because it's a hacked computer, and that's because I need that just like for my own personal gameplay style. and then I include a TV in the hobby room. Now, the reason why I did that is because Three Lakes, the world, it does only have fall and winter. Now, in the wintertime, I know there's a lot of things you can do, but I'm not going to have my Sims outside like all day. And sometimes your Sims just want to kind of relax, watch a movie, play some games. I included a gaming console in there, so that's kind of like something that I have there for the kids or the teenagers or even the adults. They can just like hang out and play, or hang out and watch a movie or something like that. But in the hobby room, I also included like a sewing machine, a pottery thing, and like I said, a game console and an easel. Now, when I was building this, I like I said, built this for the family that I was playing with at the time, or I'm still playing with. They are artistic. Well, one of them is very artistic. They're both artistic, and their daughter is also becoming a little bit more artistic. So I wanted to include like an area where they can just go make make things, and maybe like I want them to eventually open up a business for her artwork. So I thought that would be a really cool time and area, like place where they can go to, like one of them can go and get away, make stuff, and then bring it home, not always have to, when they're not having to worry about work. Like I have them at almost the top of their dancing career. I worked really hard on that, and so they have a lot of higher skills, and so I thought that'd be really nice. So like she doesn't have to always worry about work or anything like that. She just can go and go and do some pottery or something like that. So I included a hobby room. The other two rooms, the child's room is really, really feminine, and I did this because the little girl, she's now a teenager, but my little girl was very feminine as a child. She's really girly. She really, like, I'm not saying that as like boys can't be girly as well. Like boys can't be more feminine. It's not the topic that I meant to like say, but like she was really, really into like dolls, and she loved pink. She wore like dresses, stuff like that. But now that she's a teenager, it's funny because she's more into like body and mechanical, and she's like kind of like grungy and punkish and like kind of gothic, and has a job in like the military. She's not she's not super feminine anymore. But I really just kind of made this when she was a child, and I included another bed because this family, I did want them to have another child, whether it was gonna be a girl or a boy. It ended up being a girl. She's like a toddler now, or a baby or whatever, but I did also think of like maybe like my child wanted to bring a friend with her when they went to camp, or say they have a cousin that they want to bring, or family they want like stuff like that. So like an extra bed for that. And then the bedroom down upstairs, again, the parents' bedroom, or the more adult bedroom, is very like refined and posh. Now I did this purposely because I really wanted them to represent their like the type of people that they are. Like they're very pristine and posh, and they like really nice things, and one of them is in the money aspiration. So I really wanted that to kind of come out here, like it is their camp and stuff like that, right? Like I know it's more like camping is usually more rugged, and I'll get into a story about that after, but yeah, I really wanted to represent that with them. So you guys will see like it's like nicer woods and like really nice like dresser. I actually love that dresser and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's kind of like why I decided to do that. Now, I love camping. I loved camping as a kid. Now I don't like camping. I love camping. I love glamping, I should say. I don't have a camp, but I really do want like a cottage camp where, it's well taken care of. I don't have to worry about using outdoor plumbing, or there is no such thing. Well, outdoor plumbing is a thing, but like I don't have to like use outdoor plumbing. I use indoor plumbing, running water, heated. I'm very much like that now. But when I was a kid, I actually, I used to go camping with my grandparents and my mom, and my family, like my cousins or my aunts would come sometimes, and it was always so much fun. We would go like at the end of the summer, and we would go down to Toronto, and we would go to this, like there was like this cart, not really a cart, it was called the CNE, and it was like right by the CN Tower, and it was really, really fun. It had like a crazy amusement park, and there was like all sorts of like shows, like horse shows, and like the medieval times and stuff like that. We would go to it every year, like from when I was like a baby all the way up till I think it was like the last time I went, I was like 10 or 11, and it was just so much fun. We would stay at like the same camp, and I had friends there and things like that, and it was just fun. It was just really fun. My grandparents had like this little trailer that like the ones that you can attach to your not like the super fancy ones, not like a RV type of thing. It was one that you attach to your car or your van or whatever. My grandparents had a camping van as well, and it would like they would attach it, and then they would have to like set it up, or they would have to like crank it up, and then there was like little things that would come out of it where the beds were. It's really hard to like explain what the kind of camper it was, but it was it wasn't a super fancy one. It was really nice though. Like, it was nice and cozy. It was really cute, and I loved it. I loved doing that with my grandparents. We would, we go to campgrounds, and we would have a campfire, and we would roast marshmallows and hot dogs, and it just it was like one of the highlights of like my childhood when I was a kid. And I would go like with my cousins, and it was just a lot of fun. It was a really good time, and yeah, I don't know. That's what I think of when I think of camping. I don't think of like rugged in the bush, because that's just not my style. I've slept in a tent twice in my whole life. I'm not really a huge fan of tents and going on the bush where there's no plumbing. One of my buddies calls me a city slicker, because he's like a really rugged dude that grew up in the country. My grandparents used to call me a city slicker because I hated like bugs. I sound so like girlish. It's so funny. I didn't like I didn't really like the traditional camping. I did it once, and with my best friend at the time. My best friend, he was my best friend at the time. He became my ex-boyfriend. But we went camping not that far from my house, but we got this like little tent that he had, and I had sleeping bags, and we just like there was like this park, like this like playground, but it was really secluded, and there was a lot of bush around it. So like we kind of like camped out at this little in this little area. It was very like wooded area and stuff, and it was really fun. It was just me and him. We did it for like 1 or 2 days. We had like a tiny little fire, and like we brought like snacks and stuff like that. It was fun, but it wasn't very far from my house, so like I did go home and shower and stuff like that. I cheated a little bit, but it was still really sweet. I had a good time, and like it just good memories. I don't think I'd ever do that again though. My boyfriend is funny. My boyfriend's not a super outdoorsy person either, so it's kind of cool. Like we haven't really gone camping. That's something I would love to do with him though. Like me and him, maybe one day, rent a little cabin or something, off of like we have Manitoulin Island here, and well, not here where I live, but like it's quite a long drive away from where I am, but it's like the really big hotspot for camping and stuff like that. And it's if you guys are Canadian, like from Ontario and Canada, you guys might have heard about it. Might have heard about Manitoulin Island, but yeah, it's something that I would love to do with him, but I don't know. He's very reliant on the internet and stuff like that. We're very privileged children, but yeah, I don't know. It'd be something I'd be interested in doing, not with a tent or anything like that, but cabin and stuff. Something that I would love to do, like. Even just like, I wouldn't say a honeymoon idea, not like we're married or anything at this point, but I don't know if I would do that for a honeymoon. I really want to go to Europe for like, my boyfriend and I have talked about it. I said like, if we do end up ever getting married, like let's not spend a ton of money on the wedding. Let's actually like just spend a ton of money on, honeymoon, going to Europe or going down to somewhere tropical or something like that. It would be a lot of fun, or even just doing like a cross-country trip. I would love to do something like that. I would love to go out east, actually, like east side of Canada, eastern Canada. I've never been there. I've been to the western side of Canada where like the Rocky Mountains are, out in like British Columbia and Alberta. It's absolutely beautiful out there, and I've seen pictures of eastern Canada. Like a couple of my friends have gone out there, and it just always looks just so beautiful. I love that. I love the lake and like looking at like the ocean, and I really want to go to there's a certain area in one of the provinces, and it's called Lanceau Meadows, and it's like where the Vikings settled in Canada and then abandoned it and left whatever it was that they had there, and it's like a little village. It's so cool. Kind of like reminds me of like the Shire from Lord of the Rings, which is actually where they filmed that, was in New Zealand, but it kind of reminds me of that. But anyways, so with building this house and like just building The Sims 2 lately, I feel like I have a whole new appreciation for The Sims 4, and it's been a while since I have really built anything on my channel in The Sims 4, but I feel like I just have a new appreciation for it because it's so much easier to build in The Sims 4 than it is in The Sims 3 or The Sims 2. Now, it's a lot easier to build in The Sims 3 than it is in The Sims 2, but I feel like there's those little things that I appreciate from The Sims 4, like just like being able to drag the room sizes, like to make whatever you want, or be able, like the roofing in The Sims 4 is a lot easier, although I still have trouble with roofing, mind you. But oh, excuse me. Anyways, sorry, I just like burped you. Anyways, I feel like it's a lot easier. Like there's like little things you can do. You can like the raising of the objects and like placing them anywhere, or when you have the move objects sheet on, or like shrinking down the size of the objects or sizing them up. That's super cool. Like I said, like the dragging of the rooms, it's so much easier in The Sims 4. The only thing I really don't like is that there's no terrain tools. That's one of my biggest pet peeves in The Sims 4. There's a lot of pet peeves, but one of my biggest pet peeves in The Sims 4 is like just like not having terrain tools. I want terrain tools. Like The Sims 2 had it, The Sims 3 had it. Why doesn't The Sims 4 had it? I'm sure there's some sort of coding reasoning, and it's just kind of really complex to do, like to implement in the Sims 4 engine, I guess, the way they like code it and stuff. But anyways, yeah, I have this new appreciation. Although it really sucks because I don't have as much like lately inspiration. Like we just got, at this point in time, we recently just got like new objects, like a ton of new objects, like in the Caribbean style, and I really just kind of like wish that I just had this inspiration. I had the game open the other day looking at them. They're so beautiful, and I wanted to build a restaurant, like a Spanish style restaurant, but I didn't. I was building it, and then I'm like, I can't do this. Like, what the heck is happening here? It really sucked. But you know, I just kind of went like, I was like, all right, like I'll put it to rest and try it again some other time. And it's weird because like when I had the internet, I had no internet, which I finally do, thankfully. I didn't really even open up my Sims 4 game, and I didn't do any creative Sims. I just did The Sims 2, and all I've been wanting to do lately. I found like this website that has like a ton of really cool modded custom content, and it's absolutely incredible. Like I found it through, I believe, Starlight Sims, her Sims 2 Let's Play. She had like this pumpkin carving mod, and I was like, I need this. Like I absolutely need this because I love like Halloween and things like that. So I was like, I need this. And I went to the website that she shared, like she posted it in her description. I went to it, and guys, like it has so much cool stuff. I think it was like Sun and Moon. If you guys are Sims 2 players, I'll try to remember to link that below, and I will. I'm just really excited about it. I found like just so many cool things, like things that you can like, all these different like gardening things you can do, like farming animals, like stations where you could like plant trees that you can cut down, just like, and then use that wood, chop the wood, and then make fires. Like it's just so cool. Like I don't know, I will, it's like Sun and Moon or Sun, I don't know the official name of it, but yeah. I don't remember I mentioned this before. I will have this house on my Sims file share. I don't know yet if I'm going to upload it to Mod the Sims. If I do, I will leave that link below as well. But yeah, I'm going to upload it to Sims file share. I'm going to take the custom content out and then upload it to Sims file share. I am excited to actually be able to finally share a build with you guys. If you are Sims players and you want this in your house, you don't even need to place it in the vacation world. You can place it anywhere, really, any kind of world. It just looks better. You can even like I don't mind. You can completely like renovate the completely renovate it if you want, make it look more modern and like up to date, not like woodsy style. But yeah, as you guys can see on screen right now, I am making a guest house. I decided to put a guest house because, like I said, I wanted this house to be really like to the nines, but I also put a guest house because I imagine that like your Sims if they wanted to bring like their friends or extended family with them on vacation, there's a place that they can stay in their own little like quarters. I also gave this because I included a really like a pretty big pool for your Sims that they can swim in, and like I gave like a water slide and a diving board and stuff like that, and they could swim. And then I thought, like, when I was a child, I loved going, like when I was like a teenager also, I loved going into saunas. I don't really like it anymore because the heat really gets to me, but I thought of how fun it was when I was a kid, when like my friends had sauna, like went to my friend's house and they had like a sauna and a pool. I lived with my best friend's family for a while, and they had a pool and a sauna, and I used to use it I used it a lot in the summer, and it was just always really it was really fun. It was really relaxing, and I loved staying in the sauna for a long time and then jumping into the cold pool. I loved doing that, and I loved swimming as a kid. I took quite a few, I remember like 1 or 2 courses off from being a certified lifeguard, but I don't swim anymore due to like kind of like health issues. Unfortunately, it's something I really miss. But I kind of like built this guest house, and I put a sauna and a little bathroom in it and I put like some kitchen stuff, because again, if you want to bring your Sims family or friends with them, like have a little area for their kitchenette kind of thing. But I did this also because like I could picture like my Sims, like after they get out of the pool, there's like the barbecue there, the hot tub there. After they get out of the pool though, they want to go in the sauna, they want to grab a snack or a drink or something like that out of the mini fridge, or like want to just kind of relax in there. Maybe like your teenager has their friends with them or something like that, and they want to like have like a little like party or a little rendezvous. Maybe bringing their boyfriend, they can go into the family. Instead of bugging the family, they can like go just hang out in I should have put a pinball machine or something, but I just thought that was really fun. Like I said, a lot of fun doing it, and it kind of like mismatchy. It's not meant to look super nice or anything. It's kind of like the mismatched furniture that I probably would have included in my house if I was building a new a not so new looking cabin. But yeah, I'm really distracted because my neighbors are like making a lot of noise. It's a whole other topic that I don't want to get into, but sorry about that. But yeah, no, I just thought it was really cool to kind of make a little like guest house kind of thing. So I do hope you guys enjoy this house. If you download it in your game, please let me know, or like if you follow me on Twitter, which the links for that is below, and the hashtag is pretty much just MaksPlayground. On Twitter and on Facebook. I have a Facebook page that I kind of post on sometimes. Post on my videos, but I don't really post a lot of like updates or anything. And then I have my Instagram, which is more just personal. Like I don't really post I just banged my desk. I don't really post swimming stuff there. But if you guys do download this, please let me know. I really want to like upload more of these kind of things when I do get my Sims. When I do get my when I'm done like my Pleasant View families, I'm going to be getting the like the regular other houses in Pleasant View, and I will be uploading those as well, which I've explained. But yeah, if you guys are just coming into this video, please go and check out my if you want to, of course, please go and check out my Pleasant View or my other Sims 2 building renovations. The ones before this are pretty old, I will mention that. So yeah, I do hope you guys are having a wonderful day wherever you are, or a wonderful weekend, a wonderful afternoon, morning, evening, night, whatever time it is. We're having a great time, a great day. Thank you for watching this. If you stuck through to the end, I love you so much. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day wherever you are, and I will be speaking to you in my next video. Bye guys!